crazy topics. Topics like sex, drugs, teens, cars, fashion, and so many more. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about it with Kimberly Riese.
What is up, party people? What's up, party people? We're back on another Wednesday, hump day. You feel me? Talking about it. It's so much to talk about, you know? I don't know. I don't even know where to start, but I know where I'm going to start. I saw Janet Jackson last weekend. Ooh. Listen, this lady is like 56 years old. I think, yeah, maybe that's what it is. So, and still look fabulous. I still wanted to just grab her head and kiss her on both of her fat cheeks. I really did. But anyway, let's take a moment. You know, we got to give people a chance to pull on up. Get the glasses. I don't even know. I got the mic. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, why she sound so far?
I sound far away. Oh, here I go. I'm back. Let's do it again. What's up, party people? Oh my God, my BA. I didn't realize my book, knocked over the Queen's microphone there. Okay, now we're back on point. But anyway, so hey everybody, happy Wednesday or whatever. Wherever you're at, hopefully you're tuning in some type of way. And you know what I neglect to always say? Like and subscribe, right? Like, subscribe, and some other shit. Cash App? No. I'm just joking. You know, unless you really, really wanted to. No. You know, that would make management very happy, I think. You know, just call me OnlyFans. I don't know. You got to say pause on that on the mic, right? That was kind of goggly. Glug, glug, glug. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like I was saying, I had the pleasure of seeing Janet, and yeah, it was a good time. I love that she mixed the oldies in with her new whispers. No disrespect, Janet, but you know, that was then for me. Some of them were nice songs, but it's just like, you know, that's how voices and whatever. So, you know how you go to a concert or something and the artist will play all their new shit first to force you to listen to it, and then they play the shit you actually came to hear. You know, yeah, she didn't do that. She kind of mixed it in. It was great. I was in there singing all the good Janet Jackson songs. You know, back in the days, like "Let's Wait a While," bitch. Can we? Before we go too far, let's wait a while. Now it's come here, let me sit on your face. Hurry up before your man see. Like, you know. So that's what it was. Our Janet Jacksons, our Lisa and Colt Jam. You know, they were saying, you know, like, I want to give it to you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a minute. You feel me? Like, stop rushing me. Let's make it worth something, you know. These whores. I just gotta breathe in the mic. It's ridiculous. And I think it may be keeping me out of the loop in a way because I really don't listen to it. It's like if it comes on the radio, if I'm listening to the radio, because I'm a Pandora girl. Yeah, I'm like, oh no, click. I just switch it. Like I don't even know if it may be good or whatever. Because when you just come on talking about some ratchet shit, and what is this? It's called beat drill. It's called drill, Prince, drill music. Drill music. And when I heard the name and I finally listened to it, I said, oh, that makes sense. It does sound like a drill. Like you just, I don't know. I guess it's different and we should all be open-minded to new and different things. What I'm not willing to be open to is all this nasty triflingness in my eardrum, you know? And one may say, Kim, are you talking with the mouth that you got? But it's not just like unnecessary, you know? I feel like all my curse words are very necessary. I hate that my bang fell. But shout out to the Dominicans, everybody. I found some fucking Dominicans. Her name is Mayetta. You know that bitch is Dominicano, right? Mayetta, honey. And they actually moved here from New Jersey, so they're the real deal Holyfield as far as the Dominican doobie shop. Shout out to Mayetta over there. I just got my shit twisted. I appreciate them. Who is this? Oh no. Dominique, yeah, what's up, girl? Oh, we're gonna have to I don't know. Because the camera is covering the because I can't see the comments. So yeah, shout out. You know what I mean? I was so glad. I was so excited. She saw I was excited, but she was excited too. She kept telling me how happy she was that she moved here. It was the best move, you know. She's been here like 6 years or something like that. I was like, Mayetta, you stole my idea, mommy, because I couldn't find you, so I was going to open one myself. You know what I'm saying? I was going to do a Zuki shop, but now, and you got to know they're charging absolute double. All right, double. You know you can get a doobie for $25, fucking 18 on a Wednesday. Okay, they want $50 flats, and you know how the doobie shop is. They in and out, in and out. I said this is like selling drugs. They making a good coin up in here. But the reason is, you know, because they're far and few in between, and there are multiple choices on the same block, if you will, if you go to some blocks in Harlem and New Jersey, you know. Yeah, so I just want to give a shout out to Mayetta. I wanted to give a shout out to Jana Jackson because I had a very good time. Also, I've heard a story, and I don't know how old the story is. This bang is working my nerve. Y'all know I like Wendy Williams here, honey. She got to be big and bold, Zolly. But you know, that natural hair bullshit. I got Indian in my family. But so what I'm saying, yeah, double shout out to Janet Jackson because I heard Janet Jackson bust her niece's ass one time. These kids be out of pocket. Before I get into the subject of the evening, let's have a short interim about, I don't know the exact details because of course I was not there. But, you know, third party story is mom was sick. Janet's mom was sick. Her grandkids were in the house. Michael's children, if you will, allegedly. um, and when Janet just came in to check on them because mom was in the hospital or something like that, and the girl, I don't know, these fucking winter quilts, blankets, I don't know, one of them, was trying to sass Janet, like, you ain't nobody, no nobody gotta listen to you, I don't gotta answer your questions, like whatever she was saying. And I heard Janet opened up a can of whoop ass on that little half-breed baby, honey. Her niece didn't know she was born into a black family. Nobody is playing with you. I said, yes, she cookie lying that motherfucking a little girl, didn't it? Cookie lying them. Remember Cookie Lion came home from jail and Lil Hakeem was somewhere because he was real young when she left. You know what I'm saying? He was real young when she went to jail and whatnot. So he tried to sass her. Cookie then went. Did she get a broom or a bat? She was like, what? Put her purse down, her brand new Birkin or Gucci or whatever it was, darling, and put it down and commenced to whooping that ass. This is what they need. I think ass whoopings are our future. This is what keeps the kids in line before they get too big and really think that they could go toe to toe with you because, you know, time moves on, you know what I mean? So they're not going to be little and small forever. So they need to know that you will fucking murder their whole life, okay, early in the game. But yeah, double shout out to Jen. I always thought that she was the type to keep it real. You know, I got that from her when I think I caught an interview of an interview that they were asking her about her relationship with Michael, like when the last time you've been there, whenever you've seen him, type thing. And she was just like, "What? I was in his home 3 days ago. Like that's my brother." Next question. I was like, "Oh yes, Janet, give it to them because they got the game better." So yeah, double shout out to Jay, Janet J. She put Michael up on the screen. I loved it. I loved it. I felt like a little kid, like totally. Yeah. So that's that. I also am going to touch on. I touched on it last week. I think I don't know. I might make it an every week thing because I'm thoroughly fucking disgusted when people could collaborate and make more for the pot, more for the community, more for your own self, dummy, right? When you have that as an option, but you choose to be selfish, I want to say self righteous, like I got this, I'm doing this, I don't need anybody, I don't need any help, I'm good. It's just so sad, you know? It's like, I don't know. This is probably a bad example, but seeing like a dog walker try to now mow lawns, you know what I mean? Because you want to keep all the money instead of, hey, make it a small business. Listen, we walk dogs and mow your lawn, baby. We doing, and pull in Juan Valdez or whoever's good at that, I don't know what we're doing out here in these streets. But honey, baby, child, do we have some people here so we can get on into it? Baby, baby, baby. That's my southern baby. Okay, because okay, Prince, I need you again. Yeah. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what kind of fight or war goes on in my purse that my glasses are always smudged or get scratched. My iPhone, y'all know the little thing on the side. That it's hard to click that thing. It's like a click, you know what I mean, to turn the ringer off. My shit just be off. How did this happen? And you have somebody like my sister just say, click the thing on the side. And I'm just trying to figure out how the shit on the side got clicked in the first place. I didn't click it. How did it get clicked? You feel me? But anyway, I don't know what goes on in my bag. But apparently something's going on. But honey, baby, child, tonight is the night. And I just hope that we can come to some sort of closure or something. I mean, I'm so sick of this constantly coming up. And the first thing I'm going to get into is there's levels to this shit. Man, Prince. He about to be like, listen, today you working my goddamn nerve. All right, today. That's okay. He can think that long as he don't say it. Yes. So today I'm drinking Santa Margarita Diz. I just had enough bubbly for 1 week, Sometimes it gets you right here, you just all up in here, indigestion or some shit. So I'm a Pinot Grigio girl. I like dry white wine if anybody gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just volunteering information. Just in case. But yeah, I had to get a sip. Here, throw this out. I had to get a sip. Throw this out. I had to get a sip before I get into it because I just got a feeling somebody gonna be on my nerve, honey. But I really want us to get to a different plateau with this subject because, like, enough is enough of this on both sexes. Okay, without further ado, all right, let me put my eyeballs on. Tonight's subject is titled Money Status versus Pussy Status. Okay. Money status versus pussy status. Okay. Is it okay to say pussy on YouTube? Because they funny and shit like that. As you guys know, those who don't know, the number is 832-830-1286. Again, that is 832-830-1286. And we are talking about money status versus pussy status. Okay. All right. So let's see where I want to start with this. I'm sick and tired of hearing men complain, right? That, oh, I took her out and, I thought we had a good time, but I didn't get any vajayjay at the end of the night, right? First, I want to say, in most cases, you didn't get any vajayjay because either your swag is, I don't know, you didn't close the deal, Wolf of Wall Street. You didn't close the deal. That's on most times. On other occasion, we do have what we're calling, I'm gonna put up my pen, hoes and sluts, right? That they're just out for a good time. They never even planned on, they weren't even attracted to you in the fucking beginning, They're just out to be out because they could be out, They saw that you were that type of guy to spend your money, or not even to spend your money. Just how about a gentleman that, understands that and is fine with buying a lady a drink, buying her and her friend a drink, But then you have those ladies that go too far no win. You gotten too far no win. Now you on your bat phone calling bitches up like, meet me at the da-da-da, I got a lick. You got a lick? You about to be a lick. Don't you see how many women are being found by the dumpster folded up? These niggas ain't out here playing with y'all. Little young thotty out bitches. Hold on. I don't know about that. But anyway, yeah, nobody's really playing with you when you're playing with people's money and their time and their F&Es, feelings and emotions, for those who don't know. Like, not everybody is fucking stable, for one. And two, you don't know what their lives was like. Like, you whores have to stop this. Like, seriously. I'm not going to say I won't accept a cocktail if I'm sitting in a lounge or whatever and someone offers to buy me a cocktail or whatever, but I'm not blowing smoke up his ass. Like, yeah, let's do this. Let's get a room. Let's stay for the night. Let's da-da-da. Why am I doing all of that? Why am I wasting my own time? I don't know if I mentioned it before in the show, but my favorite is when the gentleman comes up, stands next to me and says, get her whatever she's drinking. Well, thank you, sir. And they walk the fuck off. Okay? Like, bitch, I'm not in it for that. I felt like I wanted to do this, and so I did it, which takes me in to the other part when men are hemming and hawing at the end of the night. Don't do shit you don't want to do. I don't know. Go out with a budget. Put your foot down early on. But then you have the guy that's like, I don't mind spending it. But what the freak, you know what I'm saying? What I'm going to get in return. You shouldn't go into it with that thought, with that notion of, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to buy 3 bottles, to try to seal the pussy deal later. You can't do that because, first of all, a real woman senses it and knows it anyway. And it's like, this nigga ain't getting no pussy. He is not. He is going too hard. He acting like this is a business deal. But listen, back to hoes and sluts. Now, I'm not knocking a business deal. We all seen the movie with Demi Moore and Woody, whatever the hell his name is. White Man Can't Jump. Woody something. I forgot. Harris. Woody Harris. Yeah, so if it's that type of proposition, I mean, get your paper, boo-boo. But when you're misleading these men, when you know you don't have good intentions, right? You're just fucking it up for everybody else. Because now these men are skeptical. They are on a date trying to what? Protect their investments. Like, why does he have to think this hard when he's supposed to be out having a good time? When y'all are supposed to be out enjoying each other's company, right? So, yeah, those are the hoes and the sluts. And I always say to my hoes too, because I don't knock that nobody's hustle. But if you're going to be a hoe, be a good hoe, be a clean hoe. first. Right? That's the first thing I want you to do is be a clean hoe. Don't be no dirty foot hoe. Okay? I need you to be a clean hoe, clean bill of health. You look good. You don't look like a prostitute walking around here, you know. I think, what do they call? Service? What are them girls called? The high-end hoes. You know, they had them on. You would think I just saw Wolf of Wall Street. I didn't, but it's just in my mind for some reason. But remember, they had the $100 hole, the $500 hole, then they had the $3,000 hole. Like, yeah, get somewhere between the 5 and the 3, since if that's what you're gonna do. I just want everybody to be the best they can be. You know, we're gonna play baseball. You know, be the hitter, be the catcher. I don't know. I just feel like be the best. Okay, moving on. With that being said, with these bitches and whores, gentlemen, be careful of the company you keep. You guys have to get into your own motivation. What motivated you to want to take this young lady out? Is it that you saw on Facebook that y'all both majored in physical science? We doubt that. Huh? These silly bitches are telling you exactly who they are on social media. So why is it that you're surprised that you get red or I told y'all I don't listen to this shit. What's the other one? Sexy Red and who's the other one? Oh, I can't see. What somebody say?
You on live?
Yes.
Yes.
Who said that? And I can't see it still, man. You gotta move it.
Oh, because it's popping up on that corner. Okay.
Yeah. So, yes, sir. Whoever that was, ma'am. Turner. Oh, I don't. Yeah, that's good. Even though I'm looking out the back door, but maybe I should just look at the. We gotta get this right. Okay, so right. So men, be mindful of who you are dating, and that goes for the women as well. You see him on Facebook with his famous gray sweatpants print or his fucking hoochie daddy shorts on, or people show you exactly who they are and what they're into. So don't be surprised when you get across from the dinner table and this bitch got her phone out like, yeah, we out here shrimp and lobster. You feel me? Nobody feels you. Get off the phone and eat your food, sis. Okay, don't be ridiculous. Now, you know I'm a foodie, so I take a picture of my food. But I'm not like, oh, I'm in the building. We at Benny Hanna's or whatever the fuck. No, cut your foolishness out. Cut your foolishness out. You are being judged, ladies and gentlemen. It may not be fair, it may not be right, but it's a fucking fact. You're being judged. So handle yourself accordingly. Act accordingly. Another thing, ladies, stop cursing these men out. And before anybody put up any comments on this goddamn screen, I know who I am. Okay? I got it. But I had learned. I'm delivered. Okay? I understand that if you have to curse a man out the same way, if a man has to whoop your ass, he don't need to be with you. If you have to curse this motherfucker out, because I strongly feel like at the end of the day, if this man allows your disrespect, eventually you're not going to respect him. Eventually that's what's going to lead to, because you're disrespecting him. He's allowing it because he loves you or whatever the reason. And vice versa with the women. They do the same thing. No, set these goddamn boundaries early on. Pay attention to the red flags early on. Don't let me get into my back into my relationship segment from a couple of weeks ago. Like, pay attention, all right? Because nobody wants to hear it after the fact. Once you done jumped head first into some bullshit and your auntie, what they gonna say down here? Your auntie. They say your auntie down here. Auntie. So your aunt, your big mama, everybody tried to tell you about this hussy. Okay, the bitch was named Alexis. All right, listen, we tried to tell you. And the same thing with Raheem. We told you, Raheem. We told you that we saw him with another bitch and she had a black eye. He talking about she walked into something. No, these are all red flags. You have to pay attention, so don't be all shocked and dismayed. But back to the, I always have to make a point of that because y'all get on my nerves. All right. So the money versus the punani. the vajayjay, the sugar pot, honey hole, right? The money, the cash, the moolah. Okay. Oh yeah, I was saying about the men be mindful and the women be mindful as well. So my point I also wanted to put out is please note, like I said, you shouldn't take a woman out with the expectation of having sex later. If it flows that way, it flows that way. And I feel like if she's not a whore and a slut and you're doing your thing, people are grown. They're going to do what they're going to do. But sometimes you can go out with a fucking rock star. I hope you ladies have came across at least one rock star in your life, because I have come across a few. Rock star meaning if they go out of their way doing everything in their power to make you have the best fucking time of your life, then yes, dear, I think that you should do everything in your power to ensure that he has the best time of his life. It's only right. I'm talking about when you're getting flown out. I'm talking about, come with me to DR, all expenses paid. I'm talking about a night, on the town. Y'all started at lunch and then chilled. Oh, I missed that comment. What did it say? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I see now. Yeah. I feel, y'all done went from lunch to dinner. Now y'all at the club. Now, in between that, he done took you on a helicopter ride or some shit. Like, come on. Because at the end of the day, sis, you fucked the weed man in 89, 99, 2009, 2019, whatever your age. I'm going to go with all the nines. Okay? You fucked Rashawn. So get the fuck out of here with all that extra shit, trying to act all brand new and shit. Okay, star? Yes. Don't be acting all extra with the pussy like your pussy is the best pussy and all the pussies of the... Look, come on now. Come on now. This nigga done spent 2 racks. Okay? And one night, you want tequila and Hennessy. Who the fuck need tequila and Hennessy at the club? Okay? You want to go out to breakfast after that? All that. This nigga done spent... Okay, he could have went to what this nigga say? He could have went to Cabo for the weekend on the money they spent, and now you bitches is looking around and biting your tongue. You do right, Star. You do want this to happen again, right? You do want a plethora. I mean, what the fuck? So you just got this one time to talk about for the rest of your life, just like the silly bitch. Remember, allegedly. When Drake flew some Instagram chick out, that was really a big deal during COVID. It was really a big deal during COVID. I see you, Catch Key. Because niggas was in the house bored. Don't they have this thing on TikTok? In the house bored in the house, bored in the house, in the house bored in the house, some shit. Motherfuckers was bored in the house just ordering pussy off the internet. Like, just scrolling on Instagram like, bitch, you look good. Come here, fly. But the point is, got flown out, got fucked, but then you got put out because you didn't follow the rules of engagement, ma'am. You didn't follow the rules of engagement, so you can be dismissed so simply, so easily, dear. But back to what I'm saying, yeah, I feel like that. Because I'm always on stay a lady. Always keep your lady form. All that. But I'm not saying fuck the nigga in the back of the range. But if it's suggested, like, you want to chill? You know what I mean? And you want to chill, like, girl, what you want, girl? I think, damn, shout out to Wendy. She been through a lot. But I think Wendy said it a long time ago. She said, what are you saving it for? You can't take it with you. That sparked something inside of me because I was the no stop don't girl my whole motherfucking life. Like, hold on, player. Who said that? That my pussy was not on the menu. But now, I look at it in a more mature way. Is this something that I want to do? I think women should take the power away from the man. It's like you're using the punani as power as opposed to continuing to have a good time. Right? Now, if you just don't want to, if this nigga's breath is kicking like Bruce Lee or some shit like this, and you like, I'm not going to be able to do it, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But if you're having a good time, when you just over there like, no, I don't want to because I don't think he's going to, and I think he's going to think that I'm going to think that. Listen, you know what he's going to think after he spent 2 racks and drop your ass home? He's going to think, never again. That's what he's going to think. Okay. So let me be clear. I'm not saying at any point does a woman owe anything after a date. I just had to make that excerpt, and that's how it is on my notes as a please note. Because you guys heard me say, men, you can't take women out with expectations. Okay? You can't do it. I mean, you're making a fool of yourself. It's distasteful at the end of the day. I wonder who E-Turner is. What about 10 racks? 10 racks. 10 racks. She should have superheaded you at the end of the 10. But I'm mad at 10 racks because I got bills. Let me get 5 of those racks. And then let's not go too far, bitch. I mean, you know, this is real life. I ain't with just setting fire to money. Okay. I ain't with that shit. But yeah, of course, nigga. She should give you the superhead treatment after 10 racks. I mean, at the end of the day, but to me, okay, back to the hoes and sluts. What's in your mind? Because see, a woman, a hoe and a slut, excuse me, will spend this man's money all night, invite her friends over to the table, everything, and he's fine with it. He's chill. He's having a good time, right? But then when he's had his limit, like, oh, no more. No, I'm not ordering another bottle. No, do say, no, I'm not going to another spot. No, I'm not taking you and 6 of your friends to the Waffle House, bitch. We did enough for one night, you know? Respect this nigga. Don't start cussing him out with your ghetto ass. You ever see this? These bitches be outside like somebody owes them something. Like, what you mean, no? What you mean? How you coming? Like, I'm a boss bitch. I'm a boss bitch. So you sound like a broke bitch, actually. Because me personally, let's talk about a woman for a second. If a woman sees you spend 2 racks, nigga, next round's on me. I got it. Don't worry about it. You want something to eat? You good? Like, women, come on. Women and ladies will do that. Buy the round back. It's not an issue. Because if it's an issue, then you should not be there. You know, we all have bills. We all come up on hard times. Shit get real for all of us. I'm not dare trying to pretend like, you know, shit is not what it seems. But if you don't got it, stay your ass home. Both of you, men and women. Okay, gay and straight, bigger and whiter. No. Oh God. Okay, yeah, but so yeah, I don't feel like that you should come out with those type of expectations. But the time of your life equals the time of your motherfucking life. Okay, we even 832-830-1286. Again, that's 832-830-1286. I'm surprised. I thought y'all was gonna be beating my line down, honey. I just knew y'all was gonna have something to say. Like, no, Kim, because you know everybody got their shit, and I get it. It's levels to this shit. It really is. But again, I think that you should play in your own sandbox. You know, you want a bitch that looks like an Instagram model, but you don't. You want the morals, the thick of a church girl, you know? And I'm not saying you shouldn't want that, but nigga, be realistic. Okay, this bitch got her body done and her teeth is fucked up. I mean, this lets you know her priorities is fucked up. This bitch got buck teeth and the fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your shit together. This is what's stopping me, y'all. Tell me how y'all feel. I know I be trying to go to the gym. I really do, but you know, I just want to pull the extra stuff out. You know, y'all know I've never been a big girl, but I just want to, you know, I'm scared to get on that chopping block. But you know what's stopping me? I need to get my eyes fixed. How about that? Bitch, you gonna spend all this money? You need $3,000 so you can see again. So you gonna be a blind big booty bitch? Like, come on. Make it make sense. I'm just saying. I mean, I already got a fat ass, but I'm just saying. You get my point. I'm gonna get some titties. I'm on the little titty committee, but I'm not gonna spend $3,800 here and I can spend $3,800. It just doesn't make any sense. Yes. So time in the life deserves the time of your life. I also want to talk about, was that the line? No. Oh, we got to call it before I jump into the recovered holes. We're gonna talk about the recovery holes, right? Hello? Hello?
Yes, how you doing, Kimberly?
Hi,
Yes,
talk
can you hear
about
me?
it. Talk about it with Kimberly Riese. Who am I speaking with?
Versi.
Well, damn, V. We're going to call you V. You going to say that hard. How are you this evening? What you want to talk about?
My thing is, it's a give and take here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can't expect to get something from excuse my expression, from abroad that ain't never had nothing.
Okay.
That in 2023, she's still wearing a pair of Jordan-ass jeans. And asking her mother for a hairdo.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you spend money on her and treat her like a queen, and then she could pop up on you and don't do what you think she's supposed to do, that's what you got. When you I put it to you this way: you eat a bottom feeder, and that's what you get. Same thing with the women. Now, these men, you go out, these men, if you show them that's who you are, that's how they're going to, most likely, that's how they're going to treat you.
Absolutely.
They're going to treat you. I think before I was telling you, most of these girls don't know what first of all, they don't know what a mimosa is, nor a Bellini, to even know the difference between them. So they look for these young girls like that. So when they do finally take out with a woman with some morals, or you got to have something to do, just because we went out on a date and you spend what? Let me tell you how cheap these girls is. If you spend $150 on them, you think some of these guys think that that's good enough for them to get it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you finally take out a woman, so what, nigga? You spend $150,
right? Because if that broke the bank, you shouldn't have came out. You put that.
You should have stayed home. Because $150 is nothing on dinner. So that's what I'm saying. But you have women and you have ghetto girls.
Right. That's why I was breaking it down like that. I was talking about the holes in the sluts, because those are the ones that's just trying to get a plate of food, really didn't have any interest in them in the first place. And then you have a woman that sees you treating them so well and will actually reciprocate, like, drinks on me tonight. That's what a grown-ass woman is going to do.
Right. You spend money on her and did all that. She may say, you know what? She say it to herself first, because, I like this dude, but I may not spend all that money on him. But sugar, would you like for me to come over and I cook you a nice dinner?
Right. Even if you don't have it. It's the thought. Yes. Right. Yes.
Stuff like that. You got to reciprocate this thing. But see, if one is ghetto and then the other one is looking for the ghetto, you get a ghetto situation all around.
That's why everybody should stay in their own lane. That's what I was saying. Stay in your sandbox. All the ghetto niggas and the ghetto bitches, they all stay in y'all sandbox. Speaking of which, oh my God, I forgot to do the entertainment segment, and I was talking about these two ghetto motherfuckers. But thank you so much. I was talking about what's his name, Krishan, and these two ghetto bastards. I'm so sick of hearing about them.
Oh, and Mr. Blue, listen, I love them. I think they're great for entertainment.
She said,
I think they're great entertainment. They're great entertainment, and she's a fool I think she's acting. I think this got to be an act. This can't be real.
Who? Which one is acting? Krishan?
Both of them.
Mm.
I think this is just all of this. Got to be a put on because this can't be real. How people really work in life like this?
I think it is. I think it's real. I only saw when I first heard about them was a couple of months back, and the footage that I saw looked very real. She was hauling off and punching this man in his face with all of her might in public. Like I can't even. I don't have no words for it. That's why I said these bitches be getting found.
He's a ghetto dude that happened to luck up on a little bit of money because he ain't all that. Because I didn't even know who he was.
Me either.
He happened to luck up on a little bit of money and did a little show for Zeus. And he got on. See, Kim, you need to go through Zeus. So, because if they put these Negroes on, my God.
I know. I got to find out what Zeus is.
He did his own show first. Like, yeah, it was during COVID. It was during COVID time.
He had a COVID show. He had COVID come up, V.
No, he did OnlyFans and he moved Krishan and a bunch of random girls to a house. That's how he met Krishan.
I think I saw that footage, and he ended up with her out of all the girls. So he did a show on Zeus.
It wasn't like a love show. It was just like he was trying to help these ghetto girls get their life together. And she was like kind of broke when he kicked all the other girls out and the show was over. She stayed with her and they ended up getting into a relationship.
Oh, so it didn't start out like that. See, I'm getting the behind the scenes TV. So apparently that's how they
shucking and jiving.
Shucking and driving. They just gave him a show and he invited all these ghetto chicks, broke bitches into his house. This is what niggas is doing every day now. Inviting these broke bitches into their house and then wonder why. Wonder why she got we wonder why. What one of my homeboys told me she have the AC on high and the windows open. I said, because this bitch ain't never paid no bills. Yeah, she never paid no bills. Your money is going dead out the window. He's like, yo, I came home from work and the freaking air was on 62 or high and she had the windows open. But again, this is why I said, men, be mindful of the company you keep. Don't go shopping at the Aldi's and expect to come out with HEB quality. Okay. Oh wait, okay, V. We gotta
HEB. I'm getting off the phone. We talking like we on the phone.
I know, and I got another call coming in. Thank you so much for calling, though.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, who is this? So, I was tapping into the recovered hoes, right? Recovered hoes, be humble, okay? Just because, I'm glad you got your life together. I'm glad you now see your worth, right? But just because you decided to give your jaws a break, right? Now you want to act all hossidity and shit. You kill me. Because like I said earlier, bitch, you fucked the nigga Abdul at the corner store. Remember that? Remember that? Don't get all hostility when you get a nice guy. Y'all are doing the most for not nice guys. Why? Why, ladies? Use your brain. I mean, I would take a person on the come up that's humble and kind to me and sincere over somebody who is already up, who is a fucking asshole, an obnoxious pig, and yes, I know one. How many multi-million-dollar niggas you know? Who speaks like this? Right, Star? I know, girl. Who talks as a human being? What are you talking about? But I know where he's coming from. He's coming from the hoes and sluts that all he has to do is talk about his money and panties is coming off. You going home with empty pockets and a loose vagina. No, nigga. Those types of motherfuckers, like I said, I don't need you to give me a piece of fish, motherfucker. I need you to teach me to fish. Okay? You got all this bread, you got all these connections, you got all of this, all that. You know what I mean? As a black sister, right? We need to be, like I said before in the last show, we're supposed to be helping each other up, man. Come on, man. And it doesn't have to be sex involved either. Someone else was saying the same thing. Like, I just want to be friends with him. I can very much help his business. We can help each other. But now he doesn't want to do business with me anymore because I took my pussy off the table. Like, come on, men. Come on. So you set these types of criteria and you wonder why you got birds clucking. Okay? And birds clucking in your living room, or you can't get rid of a bitch. She just still pulling up for no reason because she still got the address. So, Dominique's crazy. Yeah. And that takes me over to the no shame. It's like you ladies don't have any shame. I was talking to someone close to me the other day, and this is what we came up with. Like, that's what it is. There used to be inner respect that one would have. You know, I don't want people to think this way about me. I don't want people to think that way about me. I don't want anybody at the church to find out. I don't want my mama to find out. You know, just shame. And I think shame, like, and have honor about who you are and who your family is, and you just don't want to disrespect them or embarrass them in any way. You women are like, no shame. I'll talk about how the men don't have no shame, but for the women part of it, they don't have no shame because they have no problem asking a perfect stranger for something. How about you go out on a date? You go out on a date, right? And y'all have a good time. A few texts exchanged. And now 2 days later, the woman is like, can you cash at me some money for my kids' lunch money? Or can my light bill is more than I wanted. Just could you cash at me 100? Are you crazy, sis? Are you really crazy? I couldn't. In any relationship, if you know what the issue is, that's all that you need to know. I can't dare come and say, yeah, I need my nails done, or I don't have gas. Like, are you crazy? I just can't do it. First of all, I'm always gonna, God willing, let me just say that because it's all praises due to my God. I'm always gonna be able to get my own damn nails done, okay? And God willing, be able to pay my own damn bills. But I'm just saying, a man is supposed to just step up and know what's needed. Like, or just if he wants to do a gesture, like, I left money for you to go to the spa, get your shit done, or whatever. Like, that's how that goes. But you bitches have no shame. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed. Could you order some Domino's for me and my kids? Bitch, I just met you yesterday. This last one was unbelievable that I heard yesterday. What did he tell me? Yeah, I'm trying to go to the store because I want to cook dinner. Could you send me some money so I can buy some groceries for Thanksgiving dinner? Damn. You want a nigga to sponsor your Thanksgiving dinner, sis? And this is before the vajayjay, not after. So, you know, because somebody may feel like, oh, well, if she fucks him, then he could help her out. She helped him out. No. That's why I'm trying to say, get back in power and control of your bodies in a way that you have sex because you absolutely want to. You know, who we got? True. I'm embarrassed for you ladies too. Disrespectful bastard. Who called on Facebook? Brown? Mr. Brown, you got to call the number 832 because you can't. Can you transfer the voice that way? 832-830-1286, Mr. Brown. You got to call on the regular number. Unless what you trying to be seen, you trying to have your face on screen or some shit like that. But just call the number 832-830-1286, party people. So yeah, back on subject. I just really need us to get past this. Can we ever get past this era of ratchetness? I mean, like, a nice guy and or a good girl is so hard to find. It's like a diamond in the rough now. You know, you literally you have to turn over rocks and boulders and shit. Like you have to, I don't know, spend the night in the library to find a good girl that actually reads books still. Like it's just so overwhelmed with ratchetness. So this is why we're here. And then you have these silly ass girls singing about sitting on your face and sucking down your babies and this and that. And one can say whatever they want. What we have, I met this chick in Africa, and in 20 minutes, she was asking me to send her a ticket to New York. Oh my God, exactly. But you know, those Nigerian women don't play. They just start telling you, I am in school, I need money for my tuition. Like they don't want little money. They fuck their nails. You know, they got nubs. They don't give a shit. They say, well, like, I need money to go to school. I want to better my life. This is how they coming. But yeah, but that's one walk of people, the African women. You may see them with them ashy foot and everything, but those women be well taken care of. I'll tell you that. And the husband may have 3 wives and fuck who he want or whatever, but they got the assignment. Just like the white women. The white women got the assignment too, right? These bitches don't ever work. This is bitches at every PTA meeting. She's making the muffins, the cupcake. She's doing the whole bake sale. This bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like these bitches, they date with intention. You understand? They are not wasting no time. Like, who will he be? Who do I see him to be in the next 2 to 3 years? How can I help him help us? You know, they get the damn assignment. No shade. You bitches are out here trying to get a plate of food and trying to order big enough so you can have leftovers for the next day with your trifling ass. I said it. Yes. I've seen you do it. No, because I just always wanted to taste that. So I'm going to get this one and I'm going to get this one. And the dude is like, so you getting 2 entrees? Oh, how about this one? Oh, no, because my son is home. I'm going to bring him something. Hold on. I don't even know your son, sis. And then, the man don't want to sound like an asshole. Like, fuck your son. You know what I'm saying? Fuck your son in his dinner. But you women are begging, shamefully begging these men, and this is why they talk to you the way that they do. This is why they behave the way that they behave. Right? It's called self-respect. As Cat Williams said, it's the esteem of yourself, you simple bitch. But no, it's called self-respect. I don't know. So let's switch it to the men for a minute because you ladies get so upset with me. Now you got these asshole men too, right? These asshole men who have big dick energy, but a little dick. No. Or they have big dick energy and all they have is a big dick. You know what I mean? Like, but they don't have the full back package, right? But they're very picky on what it is that they will and won't tolerate. You know what I mean? You see a guy with a fat beer belly all the time and he wants the model chick. And it's like, I feel you. You want that. I want a motherfucker with a 6-pack, nigga. I mean, we all can want what we want. But is that what you're going to get? Is that what you deserve? Which brings me to my latter point. I did want to wait till the second hour to start this. Okay, I'm going to hold on till it gets to the second hour completely. But yeah, these men, because they think they have the funds, or they know they have the funds, whatever. But you just can't have money. Like, you can't be like a stupid ass former athlete for me, because you can have $10 million today and have $0 tomorrow. Oh, that reminded me of the other story. Who's the guy? Remember she embarrassed him with the OnlyFans?
Oh, Joe Smith.
Poor Joey. Look, poor Joey, because I didn't agree with that. But I guess that's almost an example, because they told me he was first draft pick, which means all the money. And right now he's got no money. His girl is back prostituting herself for everybody to see. And shamelessly, doing so, disrespecting herself, disrespecting her man, disrespecting her marriage. Who's gonna respect you? People laugh and point and laugh, but the thing is, you think somebody's laughing with you. No, they're laughing at you. That was a pathetic move. I could feel you on some businesswoman shit. Like we had stuff to do. And you and whatever, and I'm trying to help the family and I'm trying to help us, then you should have discussed it with him. Okay, whore? But again, that goes back to what? Watching the company you keep. That's what she used to do, my nigga. You took her out the whole house. Maybe not literally, but you took her off whole street, whole boulevard and shit. Slut back way. You took it so, you're so surprised. Like, I mean, remember that show a long time ago. Can we turn a hoe into a housewife? Can we turn Raheem into Raheem? No. So again, keeping the company, watching the company you keep and being mindful of that. Stop being so goddamn shocked and surprised and shit. Like, what's happening? So I keep being distracted by the phone because I'm so curious. Like, who's calling? But yes, watch the company that you keep. Or, some situations, the guy know what he got. Like, come on, I know she's a hoe. She's, come here. Telling a girl to come sit down because they know she's going to be fluttering all around the party, dancing and twerking and doing all the shit, embarrassing you at your family reunion. You know what you got, but you like this freak asshole. You love her. But just embrace what it is that you just don't be surprised and dismayed. Like you knew. This is how you found her twerking. She was standing on the chair twerking. She wasn't just twerking. That's the type of bitch that you got. So stop looking like you're so confused. Or, I don't care, ladies. I'm going to say it. All these goddamn Goliath, who's the one? Snuffleupagus. All these Snuffleupagus eyelashes. You know who lashes get on my nerves most of all? I think he performed on there with her and someone needed to earn money. He performed with her on there and I didn't hear that. Don't try to throw him down.
I don't think so.
No, he ain't perform on it. That boy really, because people was trying to say, oh, they did it for this and did it for that. She did it for that. I did not see, he seemed genuinely hurt. He seemed shocked and hurt. Okay? Now y'all gonna leave Mr. Smith, Scott, whatever his name is, Scott Smith, Joe Smith or some shit. Look at some shit. Y'all gonna leave him alone. All right? Because I felt bad for him. I don't know what kind of sister he had, but she should have been a Krishan sister. That's another one. Didn't Krishan go over there and beat up the mother and the sister? Something, what you tell me? At the same damn time? How y'all let one girl whoop y'all ass? Jesus Christ. There was no hammers in the house or nothing like that. You see, I'm violent. Listen, you want to get it? Let's get it in. This bitch would have got hit with everything because I see she's a Rottweiler. She looked like she throw haymakers. Isn't she like a former athlete or something? Yeah. What was the sport?
Track and field and football.
The football. Yeah, that bitch is thick. You see her? She just be outside in football clothes. I just see her with panties and socks on in a what's her name? That's what she had. That girl is a nutcase. But anyways, I said before, let me be quiet. But she come try to hit me in the face, but she don't know I'm gonna hit her ass back now. I'm gonna have top flight security on Zach, and I'm gonna hit your ass back. What's up? No. Okay, yes. So see, it's the comments, y'all. I get distracted. What was I saying, really, about the they have no goddamn shame. Oh, but we're on the second hour. So let me tell you what came across my eardrums. And it's very sad. I really hate to even share it because it's so sad but true. I think we have a call, so I'm going to wait because they probably have something to say about what we're talking about now. We have somebody on the line? Talk about it with Kimberly Riese. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, am I talking to you right now?
Yes, you are.
What's up?
How are you? Who am I speaking with?
Call me E.
E? Okay, E.
Yeah, we'll go that way.
All right, what's up? Let's
Good.
talk about it.
Someone told me to listen to your show, so I'm listening to it.
Okay, thank you.
But you are hard to follow.
I'm hard to follow. Meaning you can't keep up with
You're
the
all over
subject?
the map. Yeah, you're all over. You talk so fast. You're all over the map. Let's talk
Oh, I
something at a
talk too
time.
fast for you. I'm sorry about
Hell
that.
yeah.
But as far as going back and forth on the subjects, that's because there's comments coming across my screen. So I like to respond to people's comments, and then I get back to the subject. Was there something specific you wanted to discuss, or you wanted to just come and insult me?
No, I just came to around with you and say hello.
I'm sorry.
I just want to mess around with you and say hello.
Okay, well, thank you for listening. And always, please continue to tune in and hit like and subscribe. I appreciate you, E.
All right. Say
Okay.
hello to everyone that we know.
Okay. Okay. All right, bye. So nice talking to E. I'm not really sure. E's seeming like he knows me personally, but I don't really know. So he can't keep up. Let me slow down. I do know we do talk fast though. Myself and my kid, we talk kind of fast, but I do not talk that fast. So let me slow down. Slow down. Okay. I was talking about, I want to be clear for these shameful, shameless people that's begging all the goddamn time. All right. Now, if somebody offers you something and you need it, don't ever be too proud, but you should never be calling some man you just met to feed you and your children. Please stop embarrassing yourselves. Stop embarrassing me. Like enough is enough of this. And maybe this is a life that is like, oh, I got to do what I got to do. You know, I feel you. You're going to do what you got to do, but actually do what you got to do. Don't sit on your ass and be begging some stranger for something. I could never. Even when I was young, I cared about, you know, this, he gonna think I'm a bum ass nigga. Or he's gonna think I'm a bad mother. Or he's gonna think, and I don't think it's so much caring about what other people think either, because obviously I don't. But I think it's more of a self-respect thing. So let's try that, ladies. Try it. I'm gonna look into the camera. Try that. All right. Try some self-respect so your daughter can grow up with some. And your son could grow up with some respect for women. So your son can actually look for a woman and not a whore or a slut. They can't, like, like you said, you can't miss something that you don't know. But how do you expect him? You got these old thoughts now, and you don't like none of the girls that your son brings home. This is all he saw. You and your damn friends starting all over the place. It might have been different music and different drinks, but the actions are still the same. So again, retouching back on the previous show, raise your children with intention. All right? Don't be a whore in public. Because they always want a whore in the sheets. But they want a lady in the streets. All right, keep that in mind. All right. Okay. I actually jotted this down because I didn't want to mess it up because it's very important that I get this right. Now, it said that for men, life is cruel, but time is kind. And for women, life is kind, but time is cruel. Who's on the line? Right, I can hear it in my ear. Now, after this call, I'm going to go into and break this down, okay? Talk about it with Kimberly Riese. Who am I speaking with? Ooh. So, like I said, life is kind, but time is cruel. Who was it? Who do we have? The guy just told me that I'm talking too fast, Mr. Roll. You didn't hear E get up here and say, see, and now E just said better. Can you see the comments, Mr. Roll? Can y'all see each other's comments? Because what is it? Was it the name there or no? Yeah, y'all. E just called in and said I was talking too fast, Mr. Roll, and now Mr. E said I'm doing well, and Mr. Roll says I'm talking too slow. I don't know. Maybe E is down here in the South. You know, they just move slow. They kind of. But yes, he said I'm doing better. I need to slow it down. Okay. So I don't know. We just lost the caller. Apologize for that. Do try and give us a call back at 832-830-1286. Okay, so moving on. Yes. So for men, life is cruel, but time is kind. I want to start with the women. Women is life is kind, but time is cruel. So if you don't get what that means, that actually is what it says. Life is kind, meaning for a woman, life is a little more kind. You often run into gentlemen that will hold the door for you or help you with your package, buy you a drink, fly you to Cabo, whatever, you know what I mean? If you a bad bitch, whatever. So the life that we live is kind to us, like I said, right? Dinner dates, flowers, this, that, and the third. We get complimented often, so life is kind, but time is cruel in the sense that a mature woman, now I guess she's not getting as very many drinks, but I'm just saying a mature woman now, time is not on her side, She is now, unfortunately, the old bitch at the club, Who messing with me? Oh, with the slow and the da-da-da. Okay. So thank you for having my back, Star. Okay. We got to stick together out here. So, yeah. So time is cruel to women because although you may still be a beautiful woman, you're still a beautiful older woman, and it takes a real man, a real one. Yeah, I said it. That's going to appreciate the wisdom and the good vajayjay that comes with a grown ass mature woman. Ooh, I cracked myself up. But on the flip side, life is cruel to the man because at the end of the day, if he's broke, he's just fucking broke. If he's unattractive, he's just unattractive. He's not getting no ass most of the time unless you're just totally charming. Looks has never really been a big thing in my book when you're charming, right? But but for the most part, nobody's holding no doors open for this thing. Nobody helping him with no packages. They're just barely buying him a drink. Ain't nobody taking him to dinner. He ain't got no roses ever in his life, right? So life is kind. I mean, so time, life is cruel for the man. So it's like the job. Listen, you got to work. Okay, you got to go to school. You got to work. You got to do this. You got to go. Like life is cruel for the man. But on the other hand, time is kind because first of all, we know that good black don't crack. But for a man who is a distinguished gentleman, and now he has had the time to establish himself in his life and his accounts and maybe acquire some businesses and things like this. So whether attractive or not, he is attractive, right? He's on the market. He has the ability to date younger women, right? He still has his pick of the litter, right? Whereas the woman is now not so much because she's not in a position to still be having kids, more than likely, or don't choose to. So we got cougars and stuff. Like, like I said, it's levels to the shit. And we're not talking about isolated incidents where there are some older women that have young men just because they know a quality woman when they see it. They probably was grandma's baby or something. But that does happen on occasion. But for the most part, older men, mature men, usually date younger women. Usually. It just is what it is because they feel like they have the money, they have the means. A lot of these men are bitter from their marriages and divorces. They're bitter from these child support payments and things like that. So they feel like older women, mature women, are tainted and we're scorned and stuff like that. We're not just we just not putting up with your bullshit. I don't mean we scorn, but yeah. So they don't want to deal with that. They want to deal with shot. That's what they want to deal with. They want this young bitch just at the baby christening in a crop top with her fucking nipples out because it's cold in the church. This is who he got. This is who he wants to be out with. He doesn't want to be with a woman that can actually challenge him or teach him or where we can learn and grow together. They don't want that shit. They want this chick that they can tell what to do, how to do it, when to go, how to go. To me, I personally take it as a weakness. You men can say what you want to say. I take it as a weakness. What I just read off to you guys is a goddamn fact. It's a fact. Does it make it right? No. But it's a fact at the end of the day. What did this other guy tell me? Oh, I don't date nothing but young women. Why is that? Because I feel like if you bump into a mature younger woman and she's got her shit together and y'all have things in common and y'all hit it off, and then it is what it is. But if you're just out here looking for young women, R. Kelly, like, come on. Speaking of R. Kelly, I know y'all say I'm all over the place, but guess what? I don't give a fuck, okay? Blame the producer. He was supposed to remind me. I was supposed to talk about this earlier. So listen, but it's still on subject, right, Prince, right? It's still on subject. God damn it. So can we just sidebar and talk about fucking P. Diddy just because he doesn't want anybody to? Just because he doesn't want anybody to. Let's just talk about it. Oh my God, what in the Hugh Hefner is going on here, P? Love bug, whatever you calling yourself these days? What is going on, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't get to talk about it. I found out about it after the show last week, so I have to say my piece. So you guys bear with me. I know you've been hearing the loudmouth 50 cents from Baisley, Queens, running his mouth. He will run somebody in a hole, right? He like that uncle or that cousin that talked too much, but he was big, so you knew you couldn't beat him. Like just always picking with people and shit, like just a bully, but you just like, God, I hate him. Right? You know what I mean? He's like one of them. He remind me of my uncle, actually. I ain't saying no names, but my family know I don't have too many uncles. I had to say, you know who you are. Like just always trying to fuck up somebody's good time. 50 is crazy. See how I get off subject talking about 50? Okay, boom. So allegedly, P. Diddy was hiring male prostitutes to sleep with Cassie. I was about to call this bitch named Sierra. To sleep with Cassie. I wish I had a picture of her. Cassie, okay, they weren't married or anything, right? So this has been his lover, I guess, for some time. But apparently he is on some other shit where he because we was waiting for the other shoe to drop to hear some more gay shit about him. Everybody always had the gay thing in the back of their mind with Mr. Take that. we was waiting for that shoe to drop. But no, you're some type of creepola? You want to watch all these other men tear your bitch pussy up? I don't understand. I'm so confused. Like, we know about voyeurs and things like this. We know about the voyeurs. That they, if you don't know, they just like to watch. But to hire people to have sex with your lady, Like, P, what's going on? And I did say allegedly, right? Because I don't want no problems. But is it though? Because he apparently settled so quickly. And the reason for the quick settlement was with the notion of that this would stop. The rumors would stop right now. They would take it off of the social media. They would take it off of everywhere. But he should have known better than that. He should have just paid 50 Cent directly. Because you know this motherfucker don't let shit slide. He is, oh, Lord. Yeah, you should have just paid him directly. Now 50 is trying to buy all his businesses. He's so horrible. So are y'all meaning to tell me that he paid her upwards of $40 million that he couldn't even afford? Because I was thinking if he paid her $40 million, he had to have at least $40 million to himself left over. You telling me he paid her every dime that he had? I don't know. We gotta get some. I need some more backup on this, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm not really with the shits with this gossip bullshit, but I had heard that, you know, management wants to keep up with these raggedy ass social media people. Oh my God. Am I sounding like a mature woman right now? I apologize. I mean, I'll flick through it every now and again, but it's just so much filth, so much trifling bullshit going on in here. But I am really shocked and surprised that P. Diddy. Ain't he from DC? That's on the East Coast. P. Diddy from DC because he went to school. I know he went to Howard.
Mount Vernon.
Oh, that's right. Money making Mount Vernon. That's right. He is. He's from Mount Vernon, but he went to Howard. That's how he started doing parties and things like that. But how did we get here, P? Really? You want to see somebody? Why would you want that? Why would you want to go behind that? Or maybe he's on the blue pill. Like, I don't know what's happening. At what point in your life is this okay? But anyways, enough about P. Diddy because this damn nickels and dimes, this motherfucking 50 cents, nickels and dimes is tearing you a new asshole. He is so terrible. Anyway, moving on more. So are there any questions about life is cruel, but time is kind? Look at I'm feeling sad because it's a fact. And it's so unfair. So Mr. Rose laughing. And it's really, really, really unfair. But it's a fact. So now that brings me back to the original of Money versus JJ. Right? Because you heard what I said. These gentlemen later on in life, they got the money to play around. Right? They got the money to do this and that and buy these bottles and shit like this, right? I mean, the young niggas do too, but I'm just saying some. But so now we got the money versus the vagina because the men are feeling like I'm spending this money, spend this pussy. Okay? I don't know what they feel like I don't know what the discussion is. The discussion is I thought I liked you, but I don't. The discussion is you don't tweak my interest. Some of us women out here are a mind fuck, honey. And if I'm not interested, then she's not interested. Okay? So like I said at the beginning of this, don't come out with the intentions or assumptions that somebody owes you some goddamn pussy. I saw something on social media who says, can't be shocked at anything anymore. I saw this on the glorious social media where it looks like they went to breakfast. So he invited her out to breakfast, which is what? Usually the cheapest meal of the day. And he wanted to go back to his place. And she was just merely saying like, damn, we just met. Like, I would like to get to know you a little better. You know, a little Janet Jackson. Let's wait a while. And he was like, oh, so you don't want to come back? All right, fuck it then. So this was your bill. This is your part of the bill. Like, yeah, so you had the granola crunch. You had the smoothie. He really was breaking it down. I was like, I'm going to need my 2286. He really wasn't. As a man, like, I talk about both. Women embarrassed for this reason. As a man, he should have been fucking embarrassed asking this girl for the cereal money back. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, is your penis that dry? Because a little birdie told me that pussy is $200 right now on Bissonnette Boulevard right now. Because if that's where you're at with it, then just go pay for it and get it done with it. Go get you a love me long time, nigga. Go get you a happy ending. Happy ending. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, when you're somewhere where a woman is actually entertaining you and y'all having a good time and you know, she's laughing at your little corny jokes and everything. Guess what? She's at work too, nigga. So if you want to get straight to the point and things like this, then get straight to the point and go where these women are waiting for you to put your 200, your 225 on the motherfucking dresser and you can get your dry dick wet. How dare him ask for the cereal money back? How dare him? I'm delayed, Manny. Yeah, I fucking dare him. I was so disgusted. Y'all see my eyebrows, right? I was really disgusted by that. Now, that scenario is a lot different from a man spending, you know, much more. What is this cheapest meal unless it's the next morning? I know that's right, E. E is out here. Whoever E is, shout out to E. Unless it's the next morning, baby. I know that's right. So, see, the comments get me distracted. Fuck. I don't care what y'all say. Talk about me. What was I saying, Prince?
Shit.
I'm tired of you too, because I see you over there on your phone, goddamn. You supposed to be paying attention. We were talking about the money versus the vagina. The vagina, of course. But I was just saying.
It was the fact that people expect stuff after you pay.
Okay, so that's one scenario with the breakfast, right? So, but the other scenario, when this nigga's out popping bottles and shit, and you start calling your friends on the bat phone, and you trying to use this nigga, and you mad because he's pushing your head down in the seat at the end of the night, like he waiting for his payment. He waiting for it. Hey, listen, if you is not sucking my dick, one of your friends is sucking my dick. Somebody is sucking some dick tonight. Somebody is sucking some dick tonight. Okay, maybe you. Listen, I don't give a fuck. All of you, take turn. I don't know. Somebody's sucking my dick. So that's why I said it's a very touchy subject and it's like a thin line. And I'm hoping today that we can get somewhere with it. So if I can break it down, let me attempt to. If you're on the regular level of you took somebody out to Benihana's, right? To me, that's a regular date because don't dare pull up at Olive Garden, bitch. You take the kids to Olive Garden. You take kids to Applebee's, okay? But I don't know, maybe you kid, maybe a college student. Maybe let me not be so bougie. But since we're talking about money versus, I'm going to step it up, okay? This is not for everybody. Don't feel bad if you've never been to Benny's or Ruth Chris or something like that, okay? It's not about that, right? So you go on this date to Benihana's. Everything's fine. You have a good time. You laugh, you kiki, you have wine, you have a Mai Tai. She says, I had a great evening. She gives you a hug, maybe a kiss, maybe on the cheek. I had a good time. That is warranted for that level. Okay, sirs? That is warranted for that level. Because, I mean, we know. He's going to fuck the dog shit out of you. Yes, he will. If you give it to him, yes, he will. But he's going to realize, shit, this bitch fucked over Benihana's. I can't trust this hoe. I don't want this hoe. Yeah, it's too easy. I don't want it if it's that easy. Who that? Tupac? Yeah. Tupac Shakur. Even he don't want it if it's that easy, right? Okay. So that's at that level. So, but if we're at the level of, what I say? Helicopter rides. Meet me on the tarmac. I'm gonna fly you out in my jet to da. Hold on now. If we at Ramsey, you ever been to Ramsey's? I wanted to find Ramsey and punch Ramsey in the face at the price of that bill. Although I wasn't paying for it, but still. Ramsey, have you lost your fucking mind? That food wasn't even that good. See, I get sidetracked. This motherfucker takes you out to an executive chef restaurant You know what I'm saying? Where the waiter and everybody knows your name, honey. I've been places, I pull up and the concierge. It's like, are you Kimberly? Yes, Bobby's waiting for you. It's like, oh, shit. My JJ start throbbing immediately. Like, okay, this is the fuck I'm talking about. Now, was he on the right street? Was that person or whoever? I don't even remember who it was, to be honest, but on the right street? Yes. But could they do something throughout the night that my vagina says no, thank you? Yes. So again, there's levels to this shit. If you're a man with money and status, but you're an asshole, you're not always going to get the pussy at the end of the night. And the girl that's fucking you, she's fucking you for the wrong reason. Because a real woman is not opening up anything for your ass. Okay? Nobody gives a shit what you got in your bank account. Okay? That's that level. But he's got money, he's got status, and he's such a nice guy. And he treated you so well, right? And he was only focused on you, nobody else to know. Like, these are the small things that young men don't know about. They don't get it. Goes right over their head. They're like, what? I got you everything you need. What? Nigga, you was on your phone the whole time. Or you was over there staring at this bitch or every bitch that walked by or whatever. It's the little things. So it's not always about the money that should get you the vagina at the end of the night. All right? It has to be a collaboration of all. What you laughing at, Catch Key? She laughing hard with the crying emojis. Why not fuck to fuck? Who cares what we eating? Okay, Mr. Turner. I don't even know what to say about that, but yeah. I don't know what you're trying to say, but I did say if you feel like it, you should. Women should stop using pussy power or something to hold over a man. If you feeling him and you felt like, he treated you well, then, do your thug dizzle. I mean, unless you're 16. All right? R. Kelly, kids. Yeah. No. But as grown-ass women, and of course, be protected and things like that, of course. But we're talking about, Mr. E, the expectation of the sex. So we all know most times women know that they're going to have sex before they even meet up with your ass. They know because they put on the right panties, they shave, we do all this. Speaking of, I just want to say this. I think we should start using deodorant on our edges. Let me tell you how I came up with this. I was in the shower the other day and I said, I'm going to make this announcement on the show because I'm not speaking for myself personally, but it just seems like you always have to shave like your public areas, right? Your pubic areas, I should say. And you also shave. Like, as soon as you shave, that underarm hair, it comes right back, right? And so, but you working on your edges for 2 years, and that shit don't come back. So I said, you know what? We should just start putting deodorant on our edges because clearly that's just making the hair grow. I know it's so stupid, but I wanted to share it. Oh my God. Whew, I cracked myself up. So, yes, party people. Yeah. So I think it's shameful for women to beg. I also think it's shameful for men to assume that somebody owes you some ass at the end of a regular date. So damn, what am I saying? Am I saying if it's a phenomenal date that you do owe some pussy? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's got to be a phenomenal date and an overall phenomenal date. Like, he's a good guy. He makes you feel excited. You feel good to be with him. He smells good. Like I said, no bad breath, no bad etiquette, and anything that'll turn you off. Any little thing could turn us off. We'd be done with it. Like, oh my God, he did what? Did he just, oh my God, and we're done with it. I mean, it just happens that easy. So if you want to ensure, my gentlemen, my party people gentlemen, if you want to ensure the givage of the panani at the end of the night, then do what you got to do. Be a charming gentleman. Make her laugh. Make her feel comfortable with you. And I guarantee you 7 times out of 10, you'll get that ass. Okay? This is from me to you. I just gave that to y'all. That's a jewel. All right? Just gave it to you. 9 times out of 10. You don't have to have all the money in the world. It's not about that. For a woman, it's about how you treat her. A woman. We talked about the hoes and sluts already. We're not talking about them, okay? We're talking about the women. All right. And real briefly, let me touch on the strong women, right? Because I'm strong and I don't need a man for anything. And I got it. Shut the fuck up. All right. God put us here together for one another. You may not need, but you want. So therefore, shut the hell up. Allow these men to be men. I had a homegirl, keyword in that is had, a homegirl. That men would send us a round of drinks, right? And she would send it right back. But like immediately, like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need you to be buying me no drink. Da, da, da. Me, on the other hand, men send us a round of drinks. I say thank you. I toast. I smile. And in a few more minutes after I find out how you doing, your name is Roger, then I can send a round of drinks. Stop taking that from the men. Now, I do understand strong women, period, because it's not only the black ones. I won't say that. Strong women, yes, we have had to be strong our whole lives, not just with the new ratchet shit that's going on. Even when we were stay-at-home mothers and our men worked at the factory or whatever, 1940s, 1960s, we've always been strong women, have to wash our clothes in the basin and take care of these kids and make food from scratch. Oh my God, could you imagine? So we've always been strong, right? We got it. We get it. And now, more recently, a lot of men have dropped the ball. They don't want to help you pay the bills. They want to play video games. They want to do the bare minimum. So we have been forced. They want to leave us as single black mothers, leave us with these bastard children, if you will. So we have been forced into an even bigger position of strength. I get it. But when you're dating, right? When you are dating, you have to allow a man to be a man, right? You can't be he trying to open the door. You like, I got it. Like, what the damn? Let him open the door for you. If he feels like he's been to this restaurant before and he has a suggestion on the menu, let him make the suggestion. Hear him out. Right? Like, oh, okay, let him suggest the wine. I know we are used to being in the driver's seat, but if we're ever going to get back to what it needs to be, then we have to assist as well. You can't keep telling him he ain't shit if this is how you're handling it and how you're handling him. Men are a lot more sensitive than they lead on, or that you women want to believe. But I got the juice, so I know these things. No, but seriously, men, most times, they want to be loved. Some of them just want more love than others, but they want to be loved. You know what I mean? And so keep it simple, keep it cute when it comes to that. And again, I'm going to reiterate with the way that you speak to them, because this is allowing a man to be a man as well. Now, even if a man, because you're going to set your boundaries, right? If he steps out of line or does something that you don't like, you suggestively check him. Well, maybe we can do this, or why don't we try this, or suggest, right? Then from there, if he's still fucking up and acting like you ain't said shit and he don't understand English, then we have a firm, assertive, okay, statement and boundary claim. Like, sir, I told you I don't like anal. Can I just tell you, I don't know where this shit comes from in my mind. I don't even know, but that's a very good example. You keep telling, I don't like anal. He said he's trying to bust you in your cherry bomb. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily that. It could be anything. I crack myself up because I don't know where this shit comes from. I swear to God. That's not on this paper. But yes. So you do the firm, assertive request at that point. Now, if the man still doesn't get it, then you fucking move on. Stop beating yourself in the head, good girl, a good woman. Don't beat yourself in the head. We can't re-raise these motherfuckers. They already who they are. And either they're going to make some waves to be better or compromises to be better in this relationship or whatever you guys got going on, then let their asses go, at the end of the day. Because all you're going to do is keep beating each other down until you eventually hate each other. I'm cool with all my exes, except for one. That's because they were a lunatic. But every last one of them were pretty cool. Pretty cool right now. Hey, what's up? Hey. Just like that. Kiki kaka. Mm-hmm. Why is that, you may ask? Well, first of all, because I'm dope. And I feel like, because I always say, be the best person that you can be in any situation. And I never crossed anybody like that. I've always was a good person, on the up, stuff like that. Like, I didn't fuck your brother or your sister. No. You know what I mean? I didn't cross any real lines and boundaries, You probably just weren't able to put me in a box, and that's fine, and it didn't work out for you, but I didn't really do anything wrong, So that's why I'm saying, if you feel like this relationship is not in a place or going to a place, just cut your ties, no need to create an enemy. And I also feel like, especially if it's a relationship that was an in love situation, if you ever really loved someone, you should never get to a point that you absolutely hate them. You should definitely call and put the white flag in way before then, so we can still find a friendship and remain respectful and in some sort of way friends. I just be having to drop these jewels on y'all sometimes because I get tired of this nonsense. Okay, let me make sure. Are they? Kim, thanks for entertaining me. Good night. Okay, good night, Mr. E. You were very present today. Let me see. We got to put you on the t-shirt list now. Because we have a t-shirt battle going on, but right now Dominique Starr is in the runnings to becoming America's now. But she's in the runnings for the t-shirt right now. So I said what I needed to say about the recovered hoes, right? Stay humble, all right? Because you hate to be outside acting like you sold this and that, and somebody know you from building 67 in the projects when you was in there sucking dick in the staircases, right? So that's why you just do yourself a favor and stay humble. No, yes, you can, I said no yet. Yes, you can overcome your bad choices and things like that. But don't come to the table acting like you everything. Okay? With your Corona drinking ass, with your Michelob Light drinking ass, and now you want to start ordering Douce. Double shots of Douce at that. It blows my mind. It blows my mind, and that's something else that embarrasses me as well. Because men be thinking in their mind like, this bitch. And mind you, they'll buy it, but that's it. Like Miss Starr said earlier, excuse me, you do want to have some more fun, don't you? Like, you do want to buy you another drink. Like, why are we doing this? All your exes love you too? Okay, period. Because you was dope, obviously. Like, obviously. That's the energy that they don't really want to give up. They still want to have some connects with you in some type of way. Okay, so we talked about, I almost forgot about the strong women. So we talked about the strong women, right? Sit y'all asses down and allow these men to be men. Okay? You hear one of my Jill Scott favorites is that she's like, I can kill the spider above my bed, although it's hard because I'm scared. She says, I can even stain a polyurethane, right? But the point is, we still need you. We still, right? So women, stop kidding yourself, acting like it's all about the sex. All you talk about is fucking and back shots and sucking dick and pussy, and shut up. I wish I had a bullhorn. Shut up, everybody, with this. Is that really what you want? Really? You ladies have seen people like Superhead succeed and like you're trying to be Superhead to the 10th power or something. Like, I don't know what it is. Find some goddamn self-respect, and then a real man will find you. Oh, let me get a sound effect. One more time. Fine. Really? That's what he gonna play? He get up out there. See some jazz. Find some self-respect, and a real man will find you. Boom. Let me get my own sound effect. No, but seriously, find some, ladies and gentlemen. Stop coming out here being like a thought. And like I was saying about the recovered hoes, we are glad that you recovered. We're glad that you found some worth in your life. We're glad some of them have a kid and feel like, oh, I got to stop being a hoe. I got a kid. Yeah, it's good for you. Okay, I'm glad that you realize you don't want to be a hoe with a kid. You know, whatever the reason is, but just stay humble. Okay, be humble and don't fumble. Oh my God, that's going on one of the shirts. Be humble and don't be humble and don't fumble, right? Don't fumble the ball. Meaning, he can appreciate this recovered whore, right? You've learned your lessons, right? So he can appreciate who you are now. But don't just start acting like you don't act like that. Please, 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 and pretty please, don't act like that. Humble yourselves, ladies. If you're a recovered hoe, you want to be you on the road to recovery, bitch. You on your third or fourth step. I don't know, but however, okay. Just stay humble through the process. All right. Find your respect, and the man will find you. Okay. So we talked about the bitches and the strong women. The strong women become bitches. Right? That's the point I was making with that when I broke that down. Nobody wants to hang around a bitch, right? Just like nobody wants to hang around an obnoxious ass nigga with or without money. Nobody wants to hang around that. Like, stop acting like that. Ew. Stop. Come over here. Because it just annoys me. When I see an extra pretty girl on some bullshit, it makes my face like this. Because now all of a sudden you're not that pretty. Now all of a sudden your nose is too big and your lips is too small. Now all of a sudden you got a unibrow. Like, you just start catching the flaws at this point because you acting ugly. So now you look ugly, So you don't have to be a bitch. If you tell somebody no thank you, you can say no thank you with a smile. You don't have to be like I said, get out of my face. That's when the man turns around. Not a man. That's when a boy turns around and start cussing you out because the man's going to walk away because he's in his mind. He should be like, oh, this bitch is crazy. Right? You just start cursing this man out for no damn reason, especially if it's a strange man or whatever. You're like, who the fuck is she talking to? I didn't even know her yesterday. What's going on? So, yeah, I want you ladies to try to find some respect and try to be a lady, okay? Because I'm tired of being embarrassed, all right? Okay. Moving on. Men, stop complaining and be mindful of the company you keep. Be mindful of where you met this woman. And I'm not saying, the church, because there's a lot of hoes at church. Amen? It is a lot of hoes at church. I'm telling you. I'm not even going to talk about I ain't going to talk about it. Excuse me, God forbid. But it is a lot of hoes in church. So I'm not just saying that, but just be mindful when, where, how did you meet them? And always keep in mind that most of the time, birds of a feather flock together. Okay. And I know it's fun, ladies, to twerk and have a good time or whatever. I may do it once, 6 seconds. Like, y'all crazy. And I'm moving on. I'm not throwing on a whole show, making each ass cheek pop one at a time. Like, what are you doing at the club? Are you working tonight? You working tonight? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Oh my God, I enjoyed myself at a Latin night last night. It was beautiful because I love to dance. If you guys don't know, I love to dance all genres. And it was Latin night, honey, and we was doing the salsa, merengue, and bachata and everything, and the girls was being spent around and da-da-da. And mind you, they had on their cute shoes. Most of them Latinos had their good titties out. The men is spinning them around and handling them and dipping them and everything like that. So it was kind of sensual, sexual, riveting. without one ass cheek, one at a time. Bitch, what kind of skill are you showing us? You got ass muscle control? What exactly are you proving to us with this? I'm gonna do it slow for the people. Look, what what are we doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody that don't know that I'm live right now. My apologies, party people, for not putting it on silent. I feel like everybody that knows me knows that my show is on from 7 to 9. But anyways, yeah. What are we learning from this ass cheek thing? Are we learning that that's what you do for a living? Because I'm really confused. So I was at another function maybe last week or something, not to be all of my business. But I ended up taking the floor and doing a little 6 to 8 count or whatever. And I don't know if the women, they weren't young women, because I don't choose to hang out with these Tatianas, right? They were at least 30 and better, 35. I don't know, they thought it was some type of battle going on, because they get up there with me and start twerking all around me, shaking. I mean, you on your knees. Not after 30. That's why the knees so dark now. That's why you got these black ass knees right now, girl. Get off your knees. This is a dirty floor. They probably need to mop this floor this month. Not week, month. Okay? So there's a ticking. I wonder if it's because of this line here. Hold on. You hear that? Ay. It's in my ears.
I hear it now.
I don't know what's happening. Yeah. So stop embarrassing me. And stop embarrassing your damn self. All right? Learn some dance moves. You don't know how to dance? They have many dance classes for you to take. YouTube, TikTok, whatever you want to do. YouTube, TikTok, pickpocket, whatever you want to do. Okay? Because that shit is getting old. Only the young, that's good. Only the young people, the young boys, because I guess they're not used to seeing ass outside, but even they're laughing at you. What's that? They're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh. Yeah. They're all going to laugh at you. So sit your ass down and cross your legs unless you really doing a dance. I've just had enough. Okay. Enough. And Kimberly Riese likes a nice ass just like anybody else. But does the ass have to be like this next to the hookah in front of me going like this? What are we doing? Y'all outside with sportswear on coming to the club? I just don't. Thank you, Mr. Rowe. I'm just tired of this bullshit. I want everybody to upgrade themselves. Upgrade yourselves so we can help these men. You know they need us. We are Mother Earth. Okay? So if we change our behavior, maybe these imbeciles will change their fucking behavior and stop expecting pussy at the end of a date of goddamn Applebee's of Olive Garden. And maybe they'll learn how to talk to a woman and learn how to open a door for a woman and things like this. And I have to address the mothers as well. Stop being a whore in front of your fucking son. Stop showing your son this revolving door where you have how many uncle daddies he got. I understand the dating pool is fucked up, it's tainted. We was laughing yesterday. The dating pool got pee in it. The dating pool has pee in it, and we get it. And you shouldn't just settle for the first thing or the only thing or whatever, of course. But don't bring them around your kid. Don't bring them to your homes, whores, until you're sure about them. Set an example for this generation, because this is why they crazy. The girl was 16 years old. She was 16 years old and said, no, her mother was devastated because she's like, they have you on the internet. Somebody took video of you making out with 2 boys. Like, what are you doing? Did they run a train on you or whatever? And she's like, what? They didn't run a train on me. Those were both my boyfriends. I'm sorry, what? So now we live in a polyamorous society, a genderless society. And this is where I feel like it stems from Mother Earth. I feel like it's everything that you're allowing. I feel it's everything that we allow and that we tolerate and put up with. I really do. A genderless, loveless society that we're in. And it's not going to get any better. Yes, they can say what they want to say about money, but pussy does run the world if it's good. And it's attached to a good set of brains, baby. It does, and it could. But y'all are not using your brains. You're only using that organ. And this is why the men are very, very disrespectful. What did this nigga Blueface say? I made you. You would be nothing without me. Some nonsense like this. Nonsense. Why is he disrespectful? You ever heard Chris Brown disrespect a young lady like that? Well, he did tell Tatiana to get the fuck out of his party, but that was his birthday party, Tiana Taylor. that was his birthday party. It's his party. He can cry if he wants to. But I'm saying just like in his songs and stuff. He's very fresh. You ever hear Chris Brown's song? He is on some R. Kelly shit. I swear to God. But yeah, but you never hear him blatantly disrespect women like Lil Wayne, for example. You know? And they think they could get away with it. And for a long time, I thought teaching them this lesson meant to take this glass and go upside their goddamn head with it. For a long time, I thought that. I have witnesses. I have cracked many a bottles over a nigga head for disrespecting me. Why? Because I felt like I didn't warrant that. I did not deserve that. But I also had to learn with maturity. Maturity. You don't want to catch no charges now, do you? No. But outside of that, that's no way to get your point across. Because if he thought you was a bitch before you bust him inside his head with a bottle, what do you think about it? He thinks about you now. So that's not really, I realize that's not really the way to go. But I'm saying we have to demand, not demand in the way that you think bodies require respect, but you have to be respectable in order for some, because if you're not showing that you respect yourself, then why the fuck should anybody else? Which I can do a brief history lesson of why white people do what they do. Let me look directly into the lens, which is, this is why white people do what they do, because they feel like we don't respect each other. We don't respect ourselves, and they feel like we don't respect each other, so why the fuck should they? This is how they feel. So this is what I'm saying to you, my beautiful women of all ages, sizes, ethnicities. This is what I'm bringing to you. How can we dare expect them to respect us, to value us, if we do not respect or value ourselves? I hate that I should be sounding like a PSA. But y'all know what I'm talking about. God damn it. So, baby, that's where we're at with it. I feel like we can lead everyone into a better future with all this good vagina. No, I'm just saying. Because y'all acting like, oh, your pussy is the way, your pussy is the is, and everything. Men are so tired of this. They're like, okay. You know what I mean? Especially because we outnumber them. So put a bow on your shit. Stop just throwing it around in these streets like this, and stop what I started out with. Stop trying to use these men for a meal or a night out on the town if you're not actually interested. Date with intention. And at the same time, you're not forced or obligated. If you find out halfway through the date this nigga ain't it, then you and your pussy go home. Okay? But if you went out with this man with the intentions already, and you already knew what it was, and you knew that you was going to call your friends and, oh, we hit a lick, kill yourself, bitch. Kill yourself and go get a job. All right? And invite your friends out. Because this is a little bit absurd at this point. And because the men have a point when it comes to that. The mayor. The mayor, what the mayor do? I'll be the last to know, Star. Tell me before we get out of here. We got 4 minutes. Which mayor? What state? But yes, somebody has to lead us. And I feel like men are very simple, but not simple in a bad way. Simple as meaning their needs being met. They're more simple. Women can be very complicated, very emotional, and very emotionally driven, and all those things. So I feel like if we get in the right place, we can help our men get back in the right place, because there's still some men out here. A man told me the other night that Women are precious and need to be protected and cared for, he said to me. And any man that doesn't know that is merely a boy. You know what I said. Amen and amen. All right, player. All right, I hear you. Now, he could have just been saying that because it seemed like some good shit that I might have wanted to hear with all the shit that I talk. But either way, he was saying the right shit. Either way. I don't give a fuck if it's his testimony or not. Either way. Okay. So we were running our mouths. I'm gonna say we were running our mouths for the whole time. So we're like, time is totally up. Okay, we're down to 4 minutes. Let me just run through this and then I got to touch on one more thing. Okay. So, recovered hoes don't be bougie. Please note, if the man gave you the time of your life, you need to give him the time of his goddamn life. We talking about Mile High Club, bitches. Okay. And be mindful, vice versa. I told the ladies, if you met this nigga at the chicken shack, why are you surprised? He got 2 baby mamas and is keep getting locked up for not paying his child support. Why are you surprised? I don't know. I just, oh my God. Oh my God, I apologize. My apologies. Yeah, so we talked about the bird lip, which is me saying, stop cursing grown ass men out. Stop it. Your daughter may see you do it, and you may have to go pick your daughter up from off the floor to somebody to knock the shit out of her. You know what I mean? Damn it. Because at the end of the day, how much is a man supposed to take? You know, I am firmly against domestic violence on either side. But how much is any human being supposed to take with you jumping up in their face and hitting them and throwing things at them? Like, women, calm y'all asses down. Know your place. I know it sounds so strange. Some friends of mine from years ago will probably be like, bitch, really? Yes, I have learned. Okay? It's only about self-defense if I have to go upside a nigga head. All right? He obviously was trying to do something to me. Okay? But yes, I need my ladies to find the lady in them. You know, and I know some of y'all, your mother's not a lady. No disrespect. Your mama's not a lady, so you didn't have anything to learn from. Look that shit up. Google it. What does a lady look like? What does a lady sound like? Google, listen, she got everything you need. I'm not too sure about Alexis or whatever, Siri, this nigga, I don't know. But Google got whatever you need. You can Google it. Thank you, sir. Exactly. Figure this shit out, okay? Stop being embarrassed. Stop letting men disrespect you and disgrace your body. All right, we are on 1 minute. I hope I did. I said everything. Yeah. And as far as the old bitch at the club, go to church. No. I'm joking. Listen, older, mature women, they can go out too, just not as often. You know what I mean? And do different things that you like to do. Just don't be over here with some young bitch twerking right next to you because you're going to be aggravated. Okay. The other thing is for the young ladies, because it's not just because I said time is cruel and blah, 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 all that stuff. So if you're a young lady that you do happen to have it going on, you have a good job or you're in school, you went to school or whatever, and you're stable, you're set, you don't really need a man. Some young girls are okay. 25, 32, whatever. Some of them are okay in their position. They don't really need. Okay. So if that's you, sis, if that applies to you, then behave accordingly. Stop twerking for dollars. All right. If you got a decent job, you work at the electric company or some shit, you still live at your mama's house, whatever the case may be, and you're doing okay in your life, then stop acting like you're not. Stop begging these niggas for shit. Stop asking for shit. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a mention, but don't ask these niggas for shit. All right. Because they used to these begging assholes. And if you're trying to separate yourself from a begging asshole, I got to get my LA on. If you try to separate yourself from a begging asshole, then you do that. Stop twerking for dollars and stop being so goddamn thirsty. And I'm going to take 1 more minute of y'all's time because the manager told me that I promote everybody's business and I don't promote my own. Bam. Here you have it. Where's the camera? Boom. Oh, wait, back it up a little bit. It's a little bit blurry. Okay, we have Upscale Events by Kimberly Riese. That is I. I have been doing this for more than 10 years. And under the event coordinating umbrella, not only do I do the usual, which is weddings and wedding receptions and bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs, that's the usuals, birthday parties and such, and celebrations and 60ths and all of that stuff. But I also do fashion shows and video shoots. And my favorite is to host, because that's less work for me. All I got to do is get up there and talk some shit. You know what I mean? And I do that very easily. So I also host various events. You know, other people put it together. I don't have to do all the hard work. And I can just get up there and look fabulous and be fabulous. Okay? Y'all have all of my information if you ever want me in the building for anything at all. Okay? I thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And I hope y'all got something from what we discussed today. I really hope some on both sides, the men and the women. I hope you all gathered something of substance from tonight's show. Inbox me if I should do a part 2 next week, if I missed anything or you feel it's anything that you needed to say. Okay, thank you, everybody. It's Talk About It with Kimberly Riese. And we're out of here.
This is Talk About It with Kimberly Riese. Join Kimberly on one of her many thought-provoking and crazy topics. Topics like sex,